Huh? Hey, I'm tryna win. I'm tryna win in the 716 and I'm making it big. I wanna live. I think I'm ready to.
Yo, what's good, man? This is Easy Pinch Podcast with your one and only host, Glory Boy here, back again with another special guest in the building. Yes, sir. How you feeling today, bro?
What's up, my bro? What up, man? How you doing?
Man, it's a pleasure having you here, bro.
Man, I'm here. DJ Wire, we here.
We're here. How is everything, though, bro? Before we even get started, how is everything going for you?
Bro, everything's good, man. Just vibing out, having a great time. Coming home for the holidays, it was a good time.
It's always good to have you back in Buffalo. I feel like every time you pop up in Buffalo, you get so much love, like when it comes to like your events, like you see so many Buffalonians just out there to support you. How that be making you feel?
Man, it feels good, bro. It's dope. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. When I'm in Dallas, like I be just talking like, bro, I'm really raw in my city. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't just up and leave because I wasn't raw. I just wanted to do something different. So. Right.
We're gonna actually get to like everything.
Yeah,
we're gonna talk about everything, your journey so far.
Yeah,
an amazing journey, and I know there's a lot of young DJs in Buffalo, New York that always look up to you. That I know for sure that would like to watch this and see how everything is going for you.
Yeah.
So we're gonna just start off by just introducing you. But before we even start that, y'all go ahead and hit the subscribe button, man. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video. And so DJ Wire, tell them who you are, bro, which I already mentioned.
Yeah.
Everybody already know. And tell them what you do, bro, and we could start this.
Yeah, man, DJ Wire, the heavy hitters, the hottest group in America. I'm a good DJ, great dad, cool guy. Just overall, just a vibe, man. Just be hanging out. I DJ. I play good music, all crowds. I'm not.
Hey, that's no
not
cap
one-sided, man. I'm not one-sided. I'm just a cool dude who plays music. Hangs out with his family.
Yo, it's smiling too, bro. That's an amazing feature to have, bro.
You got to because, man, you ain't gonna see it one day.
It's a lot going on, and you just gotta find a way to show people that you're strong no matter what.
Absolutely.
I feel like you brightens like other people's days. But yeah, bro. And so tell us a little bit more about yourself. How did where was you born? And how did everything start for you?
Yeah, for sure. So born and raised Buffalo, New York, just overall. Same house forever. If you know, I lived on
really
same house. Everybody know that. Kensington and Edgar. Right across the street from the gas station. I'm there. And I had porch parties, man. That's a whole nother story. That's a whole other story.
We're gonna talk about that.
Porch parties on a corner on a busy intersection.
Yes,
but yeah,
sir.
man, born and raised in Buffalo, New York, man. Started DJing when I was 13. Just overall, when I think about it now, it's just like, wow, man, I really started DJing when I was younger, and it was just off some strength that I was gonna get expelled from school because I had firecrackers and I set them off during gym class, and I was in the office, and they was like, man, we can suspend you right now. What can you do for us? And I'm just like, I ain't mean to, you know what I'm saying? And I just randomly said, man, I know how to DJ. That was it. They was like, you don't know how to DJ because there's a talent show coming up. And I was like, I'll DJ the talent show for y'all. And, bro, it was crazy. He was like, you don't know how to DJ. What's your DJ name? And one of my friends, they was like, that's DJ Wire. And I was like, DJ Wire. From there on, just turned it up. Did a talent show with like a Walkman and a boombox. And I plugged it into the PA system and started DJing from there. It's not the best system, but obviously it was like I lied and said I was a DJ off the rip. I had to do something.
Right.
And I knew I wanted to do it anyway. So that was my let's go. You better do it or else. I'm playing CDs with Soulja Boy on it.
Let's start from the beginning. Were you born like in a family where music was just one thing that you guys enjoyed, or did you have like any inspiration, like within your family, like let me say your father, uncle, or just anybody that was a DJ before you became a DJ?
My mom. Listen, my mom is a very worldly person. She lived in Britain when she was in college. She really jumped around just off of this because she's a smart woman. So she did like semesters abroad and everything. So her taste in music was different. So, she came back listening like the Beatles and some other jazz and other types of house music and dance music just because it's that Euro scene.
Right.
So it was a whole nother vibe. So, between her, my dad and other male figures in my life, man, it was just like, I got a little bit of everything. I got a little bit of Funkadelic. I got a little bit of Tyrese. I got a little bit of all. the new stuff was all me. You know, I don't think anybody in my family really was listening to anything that I liked. You know what I'm saying? But like a lot of that old school stuff, you know, that was just a vibe, man. I remember I lived with my dad. Shout out to Mr. Brown, a real one. I lived with him a whole summer, and we was listening to LTD, everything on like, you probably don't even know what that is, man. You know, so it was just like, it's just some classic Barry White, you know, like a lot of that stuff. Even the dance hall, you know, we was getting into it just for the whole summer, just because that's what I had to do. Time to kill, vibing out, going to estate sales, listening to records and stuff. So man, like I said, the new stuff was all me, man. Family, my mom listening to all that, different types of vibes. You know, Sunday we listened to 1400, you know, the gospel station. And then I'm not going to lie, you know, even the radio station, even when I'm growing up, I listened to BOK, even though, because I ended up on it, I listened to it growing up. So, you know, I understood, like, in the morning, you listen to some vibes, you listen to some, like, classic early 90s joints, Darnell Jones, You Know What's Up, Brandy, all that in the morning. You get a little bit of your ratchet stuff in the midday and then at night. But then, you know, the Quiet Storm cut on at, like, 12 o'clock, right? And you listen to all the oldies but goodies. Them joints is like stationed in me, you know, and I think anybody in Buffalo already know what I'm talking about because we all old souls. We listening to Tyrese Sweet Lady because we hear it on The Quiet Storm right here on 93.7, you know. So, yo, it's just a vibe. That's what you listen to. Even we could be going to the club,
Right.
and they listening to The Quiet Storm. So,
Nah, actually, when I've been to some of your parties,
yeah,
and I can see like whenever you throw like those throwbacks in, everybody knows what to sing.
exactly.
You know, everybody knows what to sing. So like, what song do you remember playing first as a DJ?
Man.
Or a specific genre that you were so more focused on as a DJ when you first started?
When I first started, I wasn't even worried about the new stuff. I wasn't even on it. My first gig was a 40-year-old birthday party. And I was 13. You know what I'm saying?
You was 13.
I was 13.
That's amazing, bro.
So, like, and that's what I'm saying. Like,
Right.
yo, bro, thank you. And I felt like I was prepared because another DJ, an older DJ, shout out my man DJ for sure, he gave me his hard drive. And I'll never forget, I was so enwrapped in the old tracks because I knew this party was coming up. I knew what to play. It's like I practiced this set over and over. I listened to, and this is when YouTube first got on, and like you know, other DJs was on there too. Already, it's like spinning. So I'm listening to other DJs. I'm listening to the radio. My man DJ Stoney or DJ Wolf was on there playing the old joints on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? The classics. I'm like, I could do it this way. And old school, like the whole like 80s and 90s, the Whispers, Earth, Wind, and Fire. Those joints, like I know them joints get the party started. So it's like that was my first genre I was tied into. Then obviously, you know, I'm young, so I knew about the new stuff that was coming out, the Crank That's and all of that, Stanky Legs and all of that, because I was doing that type of situation. You know, A-Ladies, Travis Porter, and all that good stuff. Like I already knew about that, but like I was in the old school, and I was also in the New Jack Swing, like It Feels Good, Poison, and all that stuff. I was into that.
Right.
And the new stuff was cool because I was still doing all the parties and stuff. So
I mean, because you have young people that, like you said, you DJ'd at the school too.
yeah,
you know,
exactly. So
when
all
they
my
ask you.
friends was telling me about songs. So I already had a network of people feeding me songs.
Right.
You know, so because I could never keep up, you know.
But like, so throughout like your journey as a DJ itself, what is one thing that you always wanted to become besides being a DJ? And if there's that one thing, how did you manage to kind of like swerve around it and focus on exactly one thing that you enjoy doing each and every day?
Man, so, you know, I was always into electronics and stuff. So, I mean, I think I was more so, I wanted to do something electronic, whether it was electrical engineering or something that was in that field. I'm not going to lie. I always dreamed about being on the radio. Always. That was it. But electrical engineering was cool.
Right.
But like I'm going to be on the radio. You know what I'm saying? I stuck by that joint. You know, I called Younger how to get on the radio. I remember the one time I called and this dude Kobe answered. I'll never forget this dude Kobe. And he answered and I was all like, yo, Kobe, man, I'm a young DJ. What advice could you give me to you know, incorporate myself on the station? And shout out to my man DJ Heat, because I tell him this story every time. He like, man, just be more like Heat. And I'm looking at Heat. You gotta put a picture of Heat. Heat's white, so it's like you want me to be more like Heat. What you mean? You know what I'm saying? So
It's DJ Heat.
yeah, my man DJ Heat, Heat. Yeah,
Okay.
my brother Heat.
Oh, he's from Buffalo.
Yeah, he's from Buffalo.
Oh,
So it was
wow.
he was the hot DJ on BLK. So he was like, yeah, be more like Heat, and then hung up the phone. And I was all like,
Like,
be more like Heat. What you mean? but yeah, bro, it was just just staying down. That's like I said, I always wanted to be on the radio, always, because I always thought it was so cool. I remember one time I used to go to the African American Cultural Center when I was younger. Shout out to them; those are my family right there. Miss Tammy, love you. They came over there and did a live broadcast from there. And I was a young dude, and it was crazy. It was in real time. Wow. And I was so fascinated with it. And from there on, I also had like a obsession with speakers, like big speakers, small speakers, because I like sound. I like, if anybody knows, I love bass in the party, especially the sound got to be right in the party, or I'm gonna really make a fuss about it. Everybody knows that. So it's like it's annoying when the sound system doesn't work like you want it to push.
If your sound is not good, or book DJ.
Yeah, if your sound is not good, please just don't book me. Or you book the sound and be better. That's it.
Right.
That's it.
You feel me?
If it ain't good, I don't like
but
it.
bro, so I wanna ask you when you did mention DJ Heat. So what are a few things that you took from him that you kind of like implemented throughout your journey and actually helped you be part of the radio station?
Yo, like I said, bro, Heat is my day one numero uno, bro. And like what I took from Heat was his smoothness. You know, the way he brings in tracks is very similar how I bring in tracks, because I took that from him, because he brings them in like the instrument, or he'll bring it in on a good count. And it's like the perfect timing to when all the songs slap. I still haven't even mastered it because he's the master at it. But he brings the song up to where they're perfect. The sound effect, even when I'm thinking about it, it probably sounds crazy understanding it.
Right.
He brings the sound effect to do exactly what he says, and it just falls perfectly into the next song. And I'm making these type of things because I'm trying to layer it in my mind. Because he's clean with it. He's clean with it. Shout out to Heat.
How about also, because I used to listen to you on the radio.
Yeah.
Actually, and you really have that sound that if anybody just turned on the radio, they know DJ Wire. You know, they know you by how you speak and how you try to get people involved and engage into like your music production and everything. So like,
absolutely,
how did you build up that confidence and also the ability to talk to your audience that's actually on the radio, driving and all that, and still connect with them at the end of the day?
Yeah. Oh, man. You know, I'm not a selfish person. I'm not selfish at all. So, you know, the radio is meant to take you to another. If you had a bad day at work, the radio is supposed to take you away from the pain. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to bring you into a whole nother world. So, you know, when I first got on the radio, I wanted everybody else to be the star. You know, I got on the radio because people voted for me on the radio. It was a whole contest on Facebook. My man Chris put it out on BOK, and they wanted the next night host for BOK. I immediately, me, you know what I'm saying? So I told my whole Facebook, my friends, my family, anybody else that could read or write. I said, y'all got to go on the website, DJ Wire, tag me. Whole town did it. Eventually, we got into like a on-air situation. It was like 30 of us. Out of 30 people, it was your boy.
30 DJs.
Yeah, it was like 30 people in a room.
How did you feel in that moment, bro? Because you know, dreams come true, man.
Yeah, bro.
And some people don't really see it, but this is true. Dreams come true as long as you believe and you still work for it.
You gotta stay down.
You feel me?
You gotta stay down to it, and you gotta really trust yourself. Like I said, it was 30 people in this room
versus one.
Your boy.
29 versus 1.
29 versus 1. No balloon pop. But like that's the real moment. And it's like, dang. I'm about to. It's either make it or break it, and you know your boy is lit, man. I got a good personality because my mom shaped me out around a lot of people, so I can connect in all different crowds.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a real people person. Like you could put me in any room, and I'm there. We hanging out. We having a
Sure,
great
bro.
time.
Amazing, bro.
So
I mean,
yeah,
that's just. I feel like every DJ should just be like that,
absolutely.
cause you at the end of the day, you're always gonna be around a group of people.
Yeah.
How you gonna make them feel, will always bring them back to you at the end of the day.
Yeah, and you don't even have to go in the room and just be loud or anything. You just be a cool dude. And every DJ that I've met so far that's like made it super big, like I have not made it at all yet. I'm just a cool guy right now. I'm just vibing out, meeting people. But every DJ I know that has made it is just a cool dude.
I feel like you've made it to me, bro. Making it doesn't mean you have to, be on those big concerts or whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like making it is just having that ability to change people's lives.
True
Because I
that.
feel like every time you come to Buffalo, it's like DJ Wire. Like people come to your parties, bro. Like
It's lit.
when you bounce, when you go back to Dallas, bro, everybody talks about your event. That's making it, bro. Like nobody, like every DJ wish for that moment.
It's a time, bro. It's just, I did a lot. I did a lot when I was in Buffalo, man. And the radio helped me out a lot, but I also was like out here too, just throwing my own parties. Everybody know, man, I had to play every season. And it was, I could name any good one, and that's how a lot of people was made me from it. It being from the Bob Lanier to two men, two girl days, G-Rec days, TYB days, all them entertainment groups when we was younger. Man, so from there we got to college, shenanigans. Like Yings,
Right.
like we had a good time. A lot of the clubs, even when I got the older crowds too, and this is why I still rock with her. This is why everybody rock with me. I was a young boy DJing in the older clubs, so I'm like, I'm not even 21. I'm 18 with my group, and I'm DJing at 21 and up clubs. So
Right.
that's how I really got a taste of everything, and that's how everybody started rocking with me because I was trying to mimic a lot of things. I'm trying to do a lot of stuff.
Right.
So
You was just a hustler, bro.
super hustler.
At the end of the day,
Super
man,
hustler.
I feel like as a DJ, that's what you need. You need that drive.
DJs are hustlers, bro.
They're hustlers, bro. Like they try to. Okay, so let me say you walk into a party back then, and you did not have a set that night. Did you ever try to find a way to be on that stage and just DJ at least for a few minutes?
I mean, man, there's a time and a place for everything, so I can't. It just depends if I know the DJ and then they just like really rock with me hard and they be like, yo, get on the set. It's just DJ etiquette. I'm never gonna ask a DJ to get on the set. That's just not even. It's bad because I wouldn't even want nobody to ask me to get on the set because sometimes I feel disrespected. Anybody ask me that, like, you want me to get on the set, bro? Like I need like 10 minutes. And I'm like, yo,
You ever
I'm
experienced
12 to
that?
2. You know what I'm saying? I'm prime time. So why you want to get on my set?
You ever experienced that though? Like,
I mean, nobody's ever. Somebody has given me their set, and it was a major crowd, man. So, matter of fact, my man Coles do it every time. Do a Caravana. He always doing Blanco, the block party. And he like, man, go DJ. And then I end up running into other cool DJs like Superstar J and CeeLo and all them. And they be like, man, why are you good? Get on stage, do your thing, and we rock it. You know what I'm saying? So
you be a Caravana?
yeah, bro. I have a party every year.
No way.
I have a party every
Bro,
year.
I need
Last year was my only year I did not do a party. But 4 years into it, I had a big Caravana
In
party.
Toronto, right?
In Toronto. It was
Hey,
a movie.
we there this next year, bro.
Yeah, this year's gonna be a movie.
Say
I got a
less,
couple of promoters lined up already, and we gonna lock in some more too, for real.
Let me know, bro.
But yeah, Blanco on Sunday
Let me
at Rebel. Oh my gosh, it was a movie. And my man's Coles is not a selfish guy, bro. He rocks with me. He's like, do my set, bro. And then, like I said, I run into other DJs. My man Superstar J's there always. CeeLo was always there too. Heavy hitters. CeeLo. And then we just be vibing up there. It's a huge stage. It's like 5,000 people out there, bro. It's us. You know what I'm saying? And, that's just DJ etiquette, If we friends, we up there rocking. You know what I'm saying? But if I don't know you, even if I do know you, and I feel like we not at the same adjustment of level of DJing, and I can't let you rock this set.
Yeah,
because you're not
crowd is
there
there,
yet.
bro.
I know a lot of DJs. I know up and coming DJs. I know seasoned DJs, and I know DJs that's not quite here yet, but is on the way there yet. So I can't just give you my set if I feel like you're not there.
Let's talk about the relationship building.
Yeah.
Because you just mentioned a lot of great things where I feel like when it comes to like DJs, like how do you become a great DJ in terms of like relationship building and making sure that you understand that other people are also on the rise? Because there's a lot of people that can feel bad about another person and so on. But
Yeah.
like, how do you keep that good energy around you and making sure that whoever comes around you as a DJ, they feel as if they're learning something from you rather than they will hate on you or just
Yeah.
anything like that.
Man, so, the energy comes from everywhere. The only way you can understand energy is if you feel the energy. So, people can come up to me with bad intentions and stuff like that, but you just still feed them the energy they want. It's not even like they come to be on the hating stuff.
Right.
They could be secretly hating and you don't know it, but they still want to pick your mind. So it's like, I try not to think of it like that because I rock with everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a political guy. I'm a real cool guy. Like I said, I'm always a cool guy. I'm a chill guy. What's that new meme with the moose, or what is he, a dog? And he just like, I'm a chill guy, and they just sitting there with his hands in his pocket. Yo, bro, you haven't seen this guy?
I see that guy.
Bro, hold on, man. This dude it's everywhere. The dude, I'm a chill guy thing. Like
You know one thing about memes, bro? They don't show memes no more like that. Like
this joint, look, this dude.
Oh nah.
You ain't never seen a dog?
Look, this is Moose, man.
I had to pull up my cozy guys. Yo, but yeah, I'm just a cool guy. So
That's
it's
it.
like, when you build relationships, it's key to just remain who you are. Try not to be a leech. Like you could pick somebody's mind, but if you just like begging for sets or anything like that, I don't like that. Like, yo, you throw me some sets, brother. I got you. But instead, just like, yo, Wire, how'd you do it like this? Or, when can we get a session in, bro? Like, or yeah, like the craft first. You know what I'm saying? Don't just try to get the sets.
Right. How do you learn from other people without being like letting your pride or ego take over? Because as a person, just in any field, you just have to be a student of the game.
You gotta be a student in the game.
And
And that's
but
just the ego thing, bro. If you
Right.
can't you can't learn, if you can't just sit back and just relax and see what you want to learn, it's an ego thing. That's something that people just gotta suck it up to, bro. I'm always a
Right.
student to the game.
How do you, so let me say, have you ever like approached any DJ in just any case, and for example they did something very very good and you kind of like was like, damn, like I need to know that. Like how did you approach them and how did you manage to like show them like, yo, like help me out?
Nah, yeah, I would just ask. A lot of DJs respect it if you just ask them, like, especially if you like if it's like some new scratch or something like that. That's like part of the craft. You know what I'm saying? If you could teach that scratch, that's raw.
Right.
But if it's like, yo, let me get your whole hard drive, bro, no, you know what I'm saying? But if it's like something crafty with the art, oh, you figured out how I templed it. Like my man just asked me one time how I did Everybody Dance Now, dun, 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 and then I went into active. You know what I'm saying?
You went from there.
But it's you. I told him, I was like, you got to bring the tempo down. You gotta change the tone, the pitch and play to -2. Then you got to drop it down to this BPM, then this one BPM. Like I'll tell you
That's art, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's appreciating the art.
Wow.
So if you appreciate the art, bro, I think a lot of DJs will just respect you for that.
Right.
But I don't think the respect will come as like, man, throw me more sets, bro. And then the sets will come, but you opened up a new light to another DJ.
Right.
I will respect you because you asked me how to do the scratch, and then I see you do the scratch, and then I start paying attention to your page, and I'm like, oh, I could throw this person some sets. It's over time, and that's what a relationship is. It's an overtime situation.
And speaking of hard drive, I saw this one time you were selling, actually. You had this deal. You were selling like, was it like
Just sound effects.
Sound effects and all that for. Like, are you still doing that?
Oh yeah, you can always pick a sound effect from your boy. Yeah, and it was like 600 sound effects for like $20. But that's just something I want to just it's. I mean, I gotta make the cheese because it's 600 sound effects, and every DJ is looking for a new sound. There's always a DJ. Don't you hate going to the party and DJ sound the same?
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? So if it's a new sound effect that you never heard in the party, or you be like, damn, what was that? You know what I'm saying? It catches your eye. That's what a sound effect is for. It's not to throw over a transition or anything. It's to really it's just to catch your attention. So I was selling that just DJs that's always looking for them. I mean, I just saved you the hassle. I got $600 for you right here
For $20.
for $20. You know, so it was just a hustle.
It's like me just being a photographer and all the other things that I do.
That's like selling some old filters you don't use.
Exactly. Like right now, like I have presets that I created, and like I can sell it to people, and they can use it. It makes the work very easy. It makes it easy for you, and plus it enhances
Yep.
your workflow.
Absolutely.
So
For the consumer, bro, it's perfect.
exactly.
It's
Perfect.
And for your market, it's perfect because you probably know a lot of photographers that want them presets.
Oh man,
I know a lot of DJs that want these sound effects.
That's it. So, bro, let's talk about. I want to talk about just your journey in the radio station. Because when it comes to radio, you get to meet a lot of different people. You get to network. You get to connect with like different artists and so
Absolutely.
on. So like overall, like as you was growing up and before moving to Dallas, how did you use that time wisely to try and connect with either different club owners or artists that was coming to Buffalo? How did you use that time?
Yo, so like, man, when I got on the radio, the Connect started finding me because BOK was at that time was so like, and it's still to this time, it's historic. Buffalo itself is a historic place. BOK is probably the oldest radio station on this coast. Bro, it's like 53 years old, you know what I'm saying? So hip hop station wise, this 53. I think it's like 53, the oldest hip hop station on this coast.
Right.
Yep. So my thing is, the Connects always found me. He hooked me up with some because in the end, he went to Portland and I came in and I became basically the new Heat. And all his Connects started reaching out to me. And when these people reach out to you, it's up to you on how you want to handle it. These are people that work directly with the artists. These are the labels. These are friends. These are people who are very deep into the hip hop game. So I mean, I'm always gonna answer their call because you never know. I might want to go to a concert one day, or they might want to bring the artist through, and they rock with me because I played it. So it's just like a nice to meet you, bro. You need a favor? I got you, bro. And it could be it's the hottest song. Why wouldn't I play the song?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, bro, Connects will find me, and I would be great with them. I'm a good, like I said, I'm a cool person.
Yes,
I'm a
sir.
good guy, chill guy. That's all I do. When you're a chill guy, great things happen with you.
Great thing. Amen, bro. Like I mean that's it. And also like what advice would you give to the upcoming artists who are trying to get their music on the radio? In finding ways to get their music either to the DJ or just to the radio itself, so that way they get that sort of different crowd, different audience to listen to them.
I will say this. How to get the song to the DJ isn't hard at all. We're approachable guys. I mean, if the DJ isn't approachable, be optimistic. You know what I'm saying? There's DJs that won't even give you the time of day. You know what I'm saying? But be optimistic. Find another DJ or another DJ or another DJ because it's always a lottery. You know what I'm saying? With music, everything is a lottery with it.
Right.
So I mean, one DJ couldn't like it, another DJ might bump it. You know what I'm saying? As far as the radio, man, the radio is different. It's a different machine. You got to really go against the grain. You got to have that money. And you got to make sure your song, you feel like it's a hit. It got to be approved by at least like 10 people. This can't be a song you just made in your basement and 2 of your friends like it. You know what I'm saying? You got to actually do some research on it before you really want to rock it to the radio because here we are. You only know 2 people only like your song and, it could sound crazy. This really has to be your baby. You got to spend your time and your money. You got to go to the right recording studios to get that radio sound because there's a certain sound for the radio. Crystal clear. Very good masters. Everybody's mastering isn't the hottest.
That's facts.
So I mean, it's gotta be a good hit, a good bop. Can't be just something you just threw on. You gotta spend that time for the song.
Yes, sir, man. I hope y'all listening, man, because this is some game. Bro, this is some game, bro.
Man,
because I mean, I'm talking to someone that have actually been at the radio station for years, and probably in Dallas, Texas. I see you.
I'm in Dallas. I'm in Rochester. I'm everywhere, bro. I'm on Rochester every Saturday, 8 to 10. That's where I'm going to go tomorrow. Wire on Fire Saturdays on WDKX. And then on Monday through Friday, I'm on there too as well, 5 o'clock. Same thing I was doing here,
right.
But, I rock with DKX, man. Those are my guys. and girls.
And man, that's
in Dallas, I'm on 97.9. So I got a good lineup, dude. I'm on 12 o'clock out there, and I'm on Saturday nights out there.
So you like,
I'm staggering them. I'm ready every day.
Me? That's it, bro.
I'm getting on the PJ and going to Rochester and come back down.
You feel me? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But let's talk about just some of the gigs that you've had, some of the biggest gigs. What's one of the biggest event that you've DJed at? And tell me the experience. Like, how was that experience for you?
Man, shoot. I think the biggest event has to be Outer Harbor a couple times, man, in Buffalo. I think that was about like 10,000 people. I did
10K.
I did the Outer Harbor. I can't. What is it called? Because it's the Outer Harbor, where they be having the concerts at, and it's the other joint where they be having the concerts at too, like on the waterline.
Key Bank Center.
Nah, it's where they just had Drum Work Fest at.
Yeah, I think that's.
But there's the other one over there too, where it's like closer to the canal side.
Really?
Yeah, it's like two of them. I can't remember. But between those two are my biggest ones. Sexy Red will have to be my next one.
Oh man, that's where we linked up, like in the backstage.
Yeah, that was a crazy one.
Yeah.
So that had to be my top one. Migos actually was my favorite until I started doing Outer Harbor. That was 5,000 people, and Bad and Bougie just first came out. What? Bad and Bougie first came out. Migos was in Rochester.
And then you was
Zuvi. It was like 6,000 people in a spot that hold 5,000 people.
Man, that's crazy, bro. But now let's talk about, you like the sound.
That's hard. See, look at you already know.
You feel me? But let's talk about just preparation, bro. Because when we talk about big events, it's not an easy thing to face, because you have those people. You have the promoters, you have the artists, and everybody's looking up to the DJ. If a DJ messes up, everybody's going to talk about that DJ. They're going to talk about the whole. So the DJ basically sets a tone.
Yeah.
So like when it comes to preparation, like how do you prepare yourself for those type of events? And after that, I got the next question for you.
I think when it comes to big stuff like that, it's always good to get nervous. If you get nervous, you get lazy. So, I think any time a DJ steps on the set, they're a little nervous. But it's also having the confidence too. You could be a little bit nervous, but the confidence that you carry with it, that'll set the tone for yourself.
Right.
Like, me, just like when you said, people turn on the radio, they hear my voice, they want to smile. I feel like that. I feel like people be talking to me and they know I'm smiling, so they're going to start smiling. So I think it's really the tone. It's really how you carry yourself when you hit that stage. You is not jittery. You just know they going to listen to what I got to say. And I ain't going to come off harsh. I'm not going to come off mean. I'm going to come off, as my favorite line to say, a chill guy. But I'm going to give you that energy. You know what I'm saying? People know I'm going to get that energy.
But give us that energy real quick. Just load.
I can't. I gotta. You know what's crazy? I don't even need 5,000 people to give you the vibe though. For real. Because everybody know, man. If I'm here, I'm here.
Yes, sir.
You be like, yo, DJ Wire, I'm in the building. Let's get to it.
Yes, sir.
Birthdays tapping, yeah. Let's go. Yo, how'd you get the instrumental? Dude, crazy.
Yeah, you feel me, bro?
Yeah, man.
But, bro, that was amazing. I appreciate that energy right there, bro. But you see, that's what I'm talking about, bro. When you're on the radio, on the set, you always do your thing. But so in terms of like confident building, like, let me say, how do you build your confidence? Because confidence is not an easy thing for a lot of people. And confidence is always going to be key to success because it's what gets you through those doors, what gets you to stand in front of those people that's facing you.
Absolutely.
There's people in the crowd that actually might hate you.
For sure.
That want to see you fail, but you still stand in front of them and do your thing. But, like, how do you manage to build that confidence?
Man, confidence is over time. I didn't start off as this guy, like, who knows how to talk to people. I started off as a 13-year-old trying to talk on the mic, and here we are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Confidence comes with practice and patience. You know what I'm saying? You can't it just doesn't happen overnight. None of it does. Like, that's like starting a new puzzle and you thinking it's gonna be finished.
Right.
It's not finished. You just getting started. Because confidence comes with, like, especially like the mic is the most. You got to be the most confident person to really get on the mic. What you do is confidence, bro. You were sitting here asking me questions, not stuttering, not doing anything, vibing. You know what I'm saying? That's confidence. Me, I get and see the crowd. I'm on a stage. There's people that start stuttering and all that good stuff. But confidence is over time. I remember when I used to hold the mic. Pause. I remember when I used to get on the mic again. Pause. And I'll just be like, "Is anybody in the building tonight?" You know what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that. You're not controlling the crowd when you stutter. Right. You gotta push your voice out there, and they gotta hear you across the Himalayas. You know what I'm saying? So, the confidence, it just takes time. Eventually you'll start knowing more people. You'll get more comfortable. You don't gotta imagine people in their drawers. You know how the people be like, "I'm nervous." Oh, just imagine somebody in their underwear. Nah, you won't even have to do that. You could just be looking around the room and just people looking at you because you smiling. You are in control. You got to control the room.
And also, I feel like it's also the passion. So when you're passionate about something and you're consistent with that, and you've been doing it for a very long time, like you said, it builds up. Everything just builds up. So I want to talk about your experience and you just moving from Buffalo to Dallas. So like, how did that all like happen for you? And how did you feel living in the city that made you?
Yo, it was during COVID. It was a tough time, man. I just wanted to do something different. It was just because nothing was going on in the city. They treated COVID like we had to stay in our houses. I just got a crib out here, so it was like, I had to do something, bro. And I think, I could have lived off of just doing off the radio and stuff like that, but I feel like, nah, this is something to do. This is something where I could really capitalize off of. Like, maybe this might be a sign where I could really get up out of here. And it just so happened my girl was coming out here too. And I moved with her. I'm like, man, she going, I'm going. And I ain't had nothing else to do anyway too. So I'm like, but it was the greatest move I ever made. Like I said, if my girl wasn't moving, I wouldn't even have probably even went. I probably would have stayed here, and now it would have been the end of it. I'll be still here. Who knows? Who knows, really, for real.
Right.
But I wouldn't be in Dallas going off like how I am. And in Dallas, I done met some people. You know what I'm saying? I done got great connects in Dallas from this one move because I was like, I'm going to follow my girl. Wow. Like, I DJ for Lil Uzi, bro. That joint was crazy. Like, we was vibing. Like, I just did, like, I do concerts. Jada Waiter was just at my birthday party. Shaq was just at my birthday party.
That's your birthday party?
Yeah, bro.
That is crazy.
It was insane. Shaq was like,
hey,
we took a shot together and she was raw.
Wow.
Shout out to Shaq.
Bro, so let's talk about just I know in Dallas it's been amazing for you. So like, based on your own personal experience and just moving there, do you encourage other people to at least make that move once in their lifetime?
If you feeling like antsy and you talking about moving, if your mind just even give you the thought of moving, do it. Because when you get older, you're going to be like, man, I should have moved. Because you don't know what can happen. You don't know what can happen if you move. You can always go back home. I always tell people that all the time. I went out there with literally no money, I mean. I ain't going to get too I went out there with no money.
Right.
Literally. I got an Amazon job. Right after that, I got an Amazon job. I got an AT&T job. Right after AT&T, I started doing DoorDash in between AT&T. Then I got a 9 to 5, but it was a work from home, and I had the weekends off. And I was off at 5 o'clock. So my night gig could thrive, but I had a 9 to 5. My night gig could thrive that I really want to rock, but I had a 9 to 5. My night gig started rocking hard. It started going up. Saturdays, when I had Saturdays finally off, I started doing day parties. Some people don't come outside.
So Dallas, they do day parties.
They do day parties. They do brunches. They do everything.
Wow.
And then, people started discovering who I was and all of that, man. But I never gave up, though. I knew I was going to make it, bro. I knew I was going to get on the radio out there. And like I said, I ain't know nobody out in Dallas, nobody. Now I'm on the hottest station. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking like, bro, I've been hustling. You know what I'm saying?
Manifestation, bro.
Yeah,
You just work hard. Man, that is just one thing that a lot of people don't realize. Like, the work behind closed doors, let's say like that. Like, People don't see
Absolutely.
that. People don't see that. Like you just mentioned, nobody would know that.
Yeah.
Everybody would think, oh, DJ Wire is just that one big DJ. Like he has all the connects.
Yeah.
But you saying that you moved there, you was at the Amazon job, AT&T, and all that.
all
Like,
that, bro.
like
Because-
nobody would know that.
Because in the city, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? In Buffalo, I was the big fish in the little pond. Dallas, big fish, big pond. It's a bunch of big fish out there.
Right.
Bigger fish, you know what I'm saying? So I'm still
Do you DJ like in Houston too, or just
I
Dallas?
just started getting into the connects in Houston, man, because I knew a few things in Houston. I now this year I've doubled that. So every year I've set a goal to get out to Houston a little bit more than I did. The 1 year I did 1 year, or I did one time. This year was kind of like my breaking point. So my break-in point, not breaking point. So I finally broke through, and now like a lot of the promoters know me, and a lot of people rocking with me now. And I've done 2 events. I've done 2 weekends there, not just 2 events. I've done 2 weekends there, and we've been loaded, bro. Like so,
Houston
people been rocking with me.
Houston is lit, bro. I hear a lot about Houston.
Sure, man. Yo, and they got the sound systems out there. Like I said, like they got the sound systems. And if the sound system ain't right,
Hey, don't book.
yeah, don't book. They got the sound systems out there.
Yes, sir. Yes,
They
sir.
got the atmosphere that I've been finally looking for. Dallas got the atmosphere as well, but Houston got the big clubs, LED screens everywhere, light show right there. Your boys in the middle.
Your name is in the back. DJ Wire.
Exactly. It happens in Dallas too. Like I'm in those clubs too as well, but Houston just hit a little bit different.
Wow.
Houston hard. Dallas is hard too, but Houston is hard.
Harder. Yep. That's amazing, bro.
Yeah,
Yo,
man.
DJ Wire. So one last question, bro.
Talk to me.
Because every time I bring my guests, I like for them to give a words of inspiration to the young youth, to the kids that's growing up. So like, what would you say to the young kids that's chasing their dreams in anything? Either they want to be a DJ, either they want to be filmmaker, they want to be a doctor, a nurse, and so on. For them to keep going, just never give up. So what would you say to them?
Yeah. Yo, whatever you want to do. Let me turn this off real quick. Whatever you want to do, set a goal. Do it. You know what I'm saying? If it's not working out and you still want to do it, just remember you got to survive. You know what I'm saying? And the dreams don't happen overnight. Like I said, man, I was DJing since I was 13. And then I finally got on the radio at 21. It may not sound like a lot, but it's like that's a long time to be DJing just to chase your one dream of getting on the radio. Like, so and then when you finally do your dream, make it count. You know what I'm saying? Don't just get to your dream and then be stagnant with it. Keep going above and beyond on it because it's your dream. It's how much money you want to make. It's how well you want to live. It's your dream. Don't put a cap on how much money it costs or how much you feel like you're going to make on this dream. Go crazy on that joint.
Go crazy.
Go crazy on your dream,
Yes, sir.
man.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate you once again,
Yeah.
for taking time out of your day and being here.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
It was an amazing sit down, bro.
Lens Master.
You feel me?
Lens Master.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But yeah, man, this is Issy Child Podcast, man, with your one and only host, Glory Boy. Appreciate each one of you that watch this, man. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to follow DJ Wire on Instagram.
Yes, sir. DJ Wire 1, the number 1. Anything else is a scam. If you don't see me really posting, it's a scam. If you don't see me post, I post a lot of regular stuff too on my page. So if you don't see me posting like pics of me on the toilet, don't worry about it. It's the fake page.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, guys. Peace out and thank you so much, bro. We outside. Let's go.